If you are fed up with traditional litter boxes and you are ready to consider a self-cleaning litter box to save yourself time and make your home smell much fresher, I have two excellent litter boxes that I want to introduce you to today. This one is from PetSnowy, and this was gifted to me by the brand, but my opinions on it are my own. And this one is from Neakasa. In this video, I just want to give you a quick overview of how they work, their features, some pros and cons, and at the end, give you my recommendation. First off, let's talk about ease of setup. For the PetSnowy, you simply just place the drum into the base like so. Then you take the litter collection mat and you place it inside the base as well. The last step is to grab the top and you simply place it on top and it will click into place. And that's it. The Neakasa basically just comes out of the box looking exactly like this, except for the four legs, which do have to be popped into place. It's very simple. Then you open up the waste collection bin, put a trash bag inside, close it up, and the last step is to grab the litter collection mat and place it in front of the Neakasa, and I like to put the two front legs on it to hold it in place. Both litter boxes come with very helpful user manuals as well as multiple extra trash bags. The PetSnowy additionally comes with a fragrance insert, which you insert into the back of the litter box, and there's a fan behind the insert that will automatically blow air through the deodorizer after a cleaning cycle has run to freshen up the smell of the area. Another cool feature for both of these is they both come with these apps that you can use to adjust various settings, such as how long the machine waits to run a clean cycle after the cat exits. You can view your cat's usage records. You can also track multiple cats. You can do the leveling cycle. You can do a calibration. You can do an empty litter cycle. Pretty much any setting that you want to adjust, you can do it through the app. Now for the most obvious difference between these two litter boxes. This PetSnowy is a closed top litter box and the Neakasa is an open top litter box. Now, the advantages of an open top litter box are if you have a large cat or if you have a skittish cat, they're probably going to do a lot better in a litter box like this. However, if you also have a dog that maybe enjoys digging in kitty litter, this could be a problem. One of the other disadvantages of the open top is that when it runs the clean cycle, and I'll show you a video of this here in a minute, there is a point in time where it opens up to the waste collection bin below, and it does allow for odors to seep out, so it can make the room a little smelly for a few minutes. Now for the closed top, some of the advantages are, number one, you're not even seeing the cat litter at all. You're not ever seeing the cat use the box. And it protects, if you do have a dog, it protects them from being able to dig in the litter. And the best advantage is that it keeps the smell totally contained. So this litter box is way less smelly. The disadvantage would be if you have a large cat or a skittish cat, then they may be hesitant to enter a litter box like this. This is what I'm talking about on the Neakasa clean cycle. There is a moment in time where the odors inside the waste bin have a chance to sneak out. And here is the PetSnowy clean cycle. You can see that as the drum rotates to dump out the waste, there is never a point in time where the odor from the waste bin has a chance to seep out into the room. And so that helps a lot to control the odor. Both of these have very large waste collection bins, about 12 liters of available space, so they would both do great with multiple cats. Another thing to consider is footprint. The PetSnowy takes up a lot of space on the ground. The Neakasa takes up about half this space. So if space is an issue for you, that is something to consider. Also, I just think that the PetSnowy looks a lot more aesthetically pleasing. I like that all the litter is hidden and that you can't see it. With the Neakasa, it's just kind of all out there. The last thing I have to tell you about this PetSnowy is how amazing it smells when the deodorizer cycle is running. I know that sounds crazy, but when that fan is blowing air through the little fragrance tab, it seriously smells like somebody just got out of a bathtub. It smells amazing. I have tried multiple different self-cleaning litter boxes over the last few months, and this by far smells the best of any of them, and it has the best built-in deodorizing feature. So I have to mention that. I love that feature. Overall, these are both excellent litter boxes for very different reasons. If you have a large cat or a skittish cat, you're going to want to consider going with the Neakasa. But if your cat is willing to go into a closed top litter box, I would highly recommend this PetSnowy. It is so easy to operate. It minimizes odors so well. And I just love that everything is hidden and tucked away, and it just looks aesthetically really nice. So for me personally, my cat actually prefers using this PetSnowy, but it did take a few days to acclimate my cat to it. And the way that I did that was I used cat treats, and I would put cat treats in this first little area right here for the first day just to warm him up of going in and out of here. And then I put a few cat treats inside the actual drum to kind of lure him in there. And it just took about 2 days of him just going in and out and getting used to it. And now this is the litter box he uses more than anything else. So anyway, I hope that this was a helpful overview, and hopefully you feel more equipped to make a decision.